I don't think I'm making enough milk. It's the single most common reason mothers stop breastfeeding earlier than they plan. The worry usually starts quietly. A baby who wants to feed again, a pump bottle that looks half empty, breasts that suddenly feel soft, and the doubt creeps in. But here's something incredibly important. Most women have the full biological capacity to produce more than enough milk for their babies. What feels like low supply is often a growth spurt, a fussy evening, or simply a misunderstanding of how milk production really works. Today, we're going to replace anxiety with science and turn your body into a confident, high production system. Segment 1. The science of demand and supply. Your breasts are not storage containers. They are factories. And factories respond to orders. The more milk that is removed, the more milk your body is programmed to make. There's even a built-in regulator called the feedback inhibitor of lactation, or FIL. FIL is a protein naturally present in your milk. When milk sits in the breast, FIL signals your body to slow production. But when milk is removed regularly and effectively, FIL levels drop, and your brain receives the message: increase output. It's a beautifully designed system of supply and demand. In the early weeks, aim for 8 to 12 milk removals in 24 hours. Yes, this includes nighttime. In fact, prolactin, the primary milk-making hormone, peaks between 2 am and 5 am. Those late-night feeds, they're not setbacks, they're strategic. Segment 2. Boosting supply with power pumping. If your supply dips due to illness, stress, or returning to work, there is a powerful reset tool, power pumping. It mimics cluster feeding, the natural behavior babies use during growth spurts to increase supply. Here's the routine. Pump for 20 minutes. Rest for 10. Pump for 10 minutes. Rest for 10. Pump for 10 minutes. 1 full hour. Do this once daily for 3 consecutive days. What you're doing is sending your brain a biological message. The baby needs more, and your body responds. You may not see an immediate jump in volume during the session itself. That's normal. The increase typically shows up 24 to 72 hours later. Consistency is the key. Segment 3. Nutrition, hydration, and galactagogues. Milk production requires energy. On average, breastfeeding mothers need about 400 to 500 additional calories per day, not junk calories, nourishing ones. Iron-rich foods like oats can be supportive, especially if iron levels are low. Protein sources such as eggs, lentils, chicken, or fish help maintain steady energy and hormone balance. Hydration matters, but more is not always better. You don't need to force gallons of water. Simply drink to thirst. An easy habit: keep a large glass of water nearby and sip every time you nurse. Now let's talk about galactagogues. Herbs traditionally believed to boost milk supply. Fenugreek and fennel are commonly used. Some mothers see improvement, others notice no difference. And occasionally, babies may experience mild digestive upset, so use herbs thoughtfully and consult a healthcare provider if you're unsure. Remember, frequent milk removal is far more powerful than any tea or supplement. Segment 4. Busting myths. The soft breast myth. Here's a myth that causes unnecessary panic. My breasts feel soft now. I must be losing my milk. Actually, the opposite is usually true. Between 6 and 12 weeks postpartum, your milk supply regulates. In the beginning, your body overproduces, just in case. But once it learns exactly how much your baby needs, it becomes efficient. Less engorgement, less leaking, softer breasts. That's not failure, that's precision. Soft breasts are often well-regulated breasts. Outro. Milk supply concerns are emotional, and that's completely understandable. Feeding your baby feels deeply tied to your identity, your adequacy, your love. But remember, milk production is a biological system, and biological systems respond to stimulation, removal, nourishment, and rest. If you've tried these strategies and still feel uncertain, reach out to a certified lactation consultant. Support is strength, not weakness. Next, we'll explore the most comfortable breastfeeding positions so your body feels as supported as your baby. Until then, trust your body. It was designed for this.